Wait a second. Don't go away. I'm an idiot. I did something stupid here. All right. Camera's recording. I do have sound. Looks good. I have a minor problem, and I forgot my grayscales. I didn't forget them. I just forgot to put them in my pocket. Took them out of my pants yesterday, changing pants, and didn't put them back in. So I'm going to use my candy. Been an interesting day. Started out midday, maybe 11 o'clock. I didn't go out early. Didn't seem to have a great need to. I was really kind of upset with myself because in my travels yesterday, I didn't go to some of the usual suspects. Didn't go to my normal places. I got nice pictures from yesterday, as you saw. Hopefully you saw. Got a couple of nice frames. I love the Frosty picture. And I got some pictures from the usual suspects. They're all linked below in yesterday's video. Go take a look at it. But I didn't do a couple of things that I should have done, and in doing so, I missed the opportunity to get a picture. I missed the opportunity to get the beginnings of tearing down an old house in Uptown, right behind City Hall, where they're going to be expanding City Hall to make a parking lot. And it was of some contention that whether or not the house should be torn down, and long and complicated tale. It involved politics, and it involved the Uptown Review Board, and it involved money and how much it would cost, and whether or not the church should have left it fall in disrepair. It was interesting, but it got torn down beginning yesterday. So I went back today to get my pictures, and I had to find something better than just a picture of what was being torn down. And to my advantage, the house was gone. It was completely demolished. The only thing that was left were some of the walls in the basement and the empty basement. So that actually worked out fairly well because the picture the city had yesterday showed the demolition happening, and my picture shows that it happened. And I launched the drone. I did it twice. I launched the drone first thing this morning when I got there and got a picture of the giant hole next to the church, looking down the street. The trouble was the wind was really heavy, and there were no construction people around, so it didn't really look that great. But it was a picture, and I could live with it. Also shot from the ground with a big camera and with my phone. Did some panoramas on the phone. Don't know what that's going to look like. I'll take a look and let you know. Then did some other things I'll tell you about in a minute. And then I went back this afternoon because I wanted just to see what was different about it. Turned out that was better for two reasons. One is they were working in the hole, and I'm not sure the drone picture I shot this morning would really necessarily be the best picture because I got the guys working in the hole. It's really nice. And then I launched the drone again. The wind had stopped, and I was able to get higher and further away, and I was able to get a little bit different angle than what I got this morning, and it may look better. That could be my final photo. If not, it'll be linked below or maybe included in the video. I shot a couple of different pictures than what I got in the morning, and it may turn out to be a lot better. Then I returned to where I was in between those two sets of pictures. City Electric is working with AEP to rebuild one of the substations, and I've tried to shoot the AEP guys a couple of times. It hasn't really lent itself well to good pictures. They're very suspicious of me, I think, and I haven't been able to get too close without some minor difficulties. Plus, the pictures just haven't been that great. I mean, they've been doing stuff, but it just haven't been really good photographs. So today when I went over, the city crews were there, and I know a lot of the city crew guys, and they were very friendly, not ever a problem. Matter of fact, they're reminding me to wear my mask. I'm reminding them to wear their mask. I shot a bunch of pictures. It turned out fairly well, and they said, yeah, you got to come back in 20 minutes, because by then we're going to be bringing in and tell me about all this stuff they're going to be doing. Then they'll be lifting some concrete containers in. So I said, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go shoot the pictures, more pictures of the tearing down the house behind City Hall, and then I'll come back. Well, City Hall took longer than I thought. They'd already lifted in some of the containers, the concrete containers that go in the ground. And I kind of missed that, but they were putting a lid on it where they're going to be putting a new green junction box. And so I shot a bunch of pictures of that. That really turned out fairly well, too. As far as news pictures go, all the pictures I shot today are great news pictures. And remember, I am an old news person. What I shoot today is the kind of thing, the kind of photographs that news photographers love to shoot. It tells the story of the day, what was going on in the city, what people were doing, what their lives were like, and how they might be affected by it, how they might be changed by it. That doesn't get a lot of play much anymore. It's all more social media than it is about news reporting. And that's really too bad, because one day that may come back to haunt us when we look back on our pictures of all our stupid social media things that we're doing and can't find the pictures from the events of the day. That's going to be an interesting study. Won't be around for it. Somebody else doing their study in, I don't know, some sociological, maybe some archaeological thing that might happen, anthropological study. Might look at what are we missing by not having newspapers, what are we missing by not having daily news and daily photos that we could put on our refrigerator. I guess you could stick them on the back of your phone and stick it on a refrigerator. That's stupid. I'm going to go off and make a couple of more quick stops. I did see the farmers today over at one of the farms, and they're probably going to harvest tomorrow. There's no snow on the corn, there's snow on the ground, and the tractor's powerful enough to run in what may be muddy. One more wagon and they should have that harvested for the winter. I'll probably try to shoot that. I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right, I'm going to go finish up what I've got planned, and then I'm going to wish you the best. I'm going to wish that you would subscribe and comment and like, thumbs up, and share, and do all those YouTube things. I appreciate it. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you want me to do or what you don't want me to do, how I can explain things better. And I'll be back in a minute. Another day, another time.